I'm Caroline Angelo, and I'm the Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. So what I wanted to talk about tonight are our strategic plan. I'm going to talk about both our strategic plan and some of our goals. So the college has identified 4 goals that everything we do and every aspect and department in the college works toward. And so what I'll ask you as faculty, whether you're full-time, part-time, adjunct, whether you're coming in just to tutor a few hours a week, I'd like you to keep these goals in mind, because as long as we stay focused on these goals, then I think we're all working toward the same final big picture. So our first one is that we're aligning our programs, initiatives, and services to ensure student success and to meet community needs. And so the 2 words, I think Dr. Seals' favorite word is excellence, and I would say that my favorite is probably student success. So more than anything, please make sure that in your assignments, in your interactions with students, in your interactions with each other, keep in mind that our goal is student success. We're meeting the needs of the community by helping our students be successful so they can get out there and get jobs. Strategic goal number 2 is to improve institutional infrastructure for leadership and accountability across all functions of the college. And I think as faculty, one of the ways you can think about this, and Dr. Seals mentioned this as well, accountability is taking responsibility for what's happening in your class, for how you're responding to students, for how you're making sure your students are okay, for how you're making sure that it's been communicated to every student. Do they come on Monday? Do they come on Tuesday? Are they fully online? Is there a time when you're providing synchronous instruction or asynchronous? And keep in mind that we have students who are just now, I think they just today in one county near Atlanta announced that they've decided to do online for their K through 12. So you may have every day for the next couple of weeks students finding out that they're having to homeschool, or that they thought they would have some child care and now they're not going to have that, or they have a family member sick. So take it upon yourself to do what you can to help that student succeed. Strategic goal number 3 is to strengthen internal engagement. And I'm going to talk about that on the next slide, so I'm going to leave that one for now. And then finally, our strategic goal number 4 is to build a sustainable business model for resources and industry partnerships. And many of you in the meeting tonight are teaching in programs where we have partnerships with Georgia Power, with Delta, with SunTrust/Truist Bank, with all kinds of organizations. We're making partnerships all the time. We have partnerships with Nissan and partnerships with BMW, partnerships with different organizations where we'll cut hair and clean teeth and different things like that. And so one of the things I think that you can help instill in your students and keep in mind yourself is that everything we're doing in class is helping our students become good employees and the employee that business and industry wants. One of the things Dr. Seals and I have talked a lot about lately is how we as a college have had to come up with things to deal with, for lack of a better word, the COVID situation. So we're wearing masks and we're washing our hands all the time, and we're reminding people to socially distance and things like that. Well, think about it in terms of your students going to work, because I actually, just before I came into this meeting, I heard Dr. Fauci on the news talking about how COVID is not going to go away anytime soon. It's here with us for several years. Who knows how long? So all of our students are going to be going into workplaces that are not the same workplaces they were a year ago. So anytime you can, think about how to model your profession, your field, for our students for what they're going to have to do in the workplace when it comes to things like safety and hand washing and social distancing and wearing masks and wearing gloves and doing things with their clients and patients and customers. So my next slide, nope, I don't want to change presenters. So like I said, I wanted to talk about internal engagement on another slide. So one of the ways, and really the biggest way that we try to engage every single employee of the college is that we have strategic impact teams. I think those of you who've taught at other schools have had faculty councils or employee senates and things like that. So this is our version of that. And it's worked out really well in the last few years. So what we've done is we've taken our 4 goals and we've divided them into some 6 categories. And each of these categories is a committee that you are asked to serve on. You get to select which one you serve on. It is a requirement for all full-time employees, but I want to extend the offer to any adjunct faculty member, a part-time faculty member. If you would like to serve on a committee that helps make decisions for how the college operates, please let your dean know, and we will make sure you're invited and are a part of these committees. We've got learning and student success, community engagement, institutional operations, facilities and infrastructure, internal awareness and engagement, health, wellness, and sustainability, and professional and staff, faculty and staff professional development. Some of the ideas from that committee are going to be displayed tonight in the breakout sessions that you're going to attend. And then I just wanted to speak briefly about work ethics. So as you know, working at a technical college in the state of Georgia, we assign work ethics grades to all of our students. You can talk to your program chair or to your dean or even to a colleague who's been at the school a little longer if you have any questions about how to assign work ethics grades or where to put them on the transcript and those kinds of things. But what I want you to do is just take a look at what they are: attendance, character, teamwork, appearance, attitude, productivity, organizational skills, communication, cooperation, and respect. Every one of those things Dr. Seals talked about in our core values is echoed in the work ethics that we are teaching our students. We, again, keep in mind that we are training our students to go into a competitive workforce. We are training our students to go into the COVID workforce of 2021 and beyond. So all of these characteristics are essential to their getting a job and keeping a job. And so the best thing that you can do, in addition to helping students understand what work ethics are, is model them. No student, every student, I guess I should say, every student should be able to look to you for how a professional handles situations. And so just keep that in mind. We're grading our students on work ethics. Sometimes I think we need to think back and also grade ourselves. So I think in the online environment, sometimes that's harder to do, but I think we can do it.